ask me, do I need to move to LA to get a big touring gig? Well, let me tell you a little story about someone that I met 3 times, and it really kind of concreted things into place, if you will. So one could argue that the answer to that question is yes. Reason number 1 of why perhaps you should move to LA. I'm living at NoHo, literally, that's the name of the apartment building in North Hollywood, California. And my girlfriend and I are getting ready to go out. And who do we bump into in the hallway getting ready to leave the building? Bruno Mars. Yep, you got it. Circa 2010, right when this came out. And we're like, hey, Bruno, we didn't know you lived here. Cool, man. How you doing? He's like, oh, I'm good, man. Thanks. Blah, blah, blah. I'd be like, whoa, pretty cool. That's the classic Babyface song, When Can I See You Again? And ironically, as if I were saying that to Bruno, it just so happens we're rehearsing with Babyface at Center Staging, LA's premier rehearsal studios, and in the studio next door to us, who's rehearsing? Bruno Mars. So on our break, we go over and say hi to them. On their break, we hang out, and literally, believe it or not, Bruno is showing Face some dance moves. That was really cool. Believe it or not, as if to say, I'm gonna leave the door open. I'm gonna leave the door open, hoping to run into Bruno. Well, not really, but I thought that was funny. Okay, here's the deal. Then we just finished a tour with Babyface in Japan, Mexico, and we're rapping in Vegas for a one-night only show. And Face walks backstage and he goes, oh, by the way, Bruno and Anderson .Paak are coming by to check out the show. Oh, thanks for telling us. As if to not, make you nervous or whatever. But yeah, so then we end up hanging out, doing shots together in the green room. And yeah, they stayed and watched the show. So you tell me, do you have to move to LA, Nashville, New York, Atlanta, Miami, Chicago, a big music town to get the big touring gigs? I don't know. But the old adage is true. If you want to hang with the big dogs, you got to be where the big dogs are. You got to go where they go. If you want to make those connections, then sometimes the answer is move to a bigger town. Moral of the story, the career musician community is smaller and cooler than you think. Plus, these encounters led to some cool networking opportunities and friendships because really, it's about the relationship. Getting the calls is the hard part. Nailing the audition and getting the gig is the easy part when you put in the work. So yeah, maybe you should move to a big music town to be available for those opportunities when they come and knocking. And finally, you gotta believe that you can do it. If you can conceive it and believe it, you can achieve it, man. I promise. I'm gonna leave the door open for all kinds of cool gigs. I'm gonna leave the door open, knowing that you're gonna nail the audition.